Thank you for the invitation to address you today. I'm sorry I can't be with you in Perth this week. I'm in Canberra for our last parliamentary sitting week of the year. It's certainly been a big year, but one that has unlocked a number of trade opportunities for our farmers, producers and exporters. I know there's around 400 people in the room today from across the supply chain for what I know will be a productive 2 days of discussions on how this great industry can continue to grow. I've had the opportunity to meet with a number of you throughout the past year to discuss your priorities and how we can achieve them together, including in my visits to Western Australia alongside Western Australian Agriculture Minister Jackie Jarvis as we continue to work with you to progress our almost $140 million sheep industry transition assistance package. One of the highlights of this job is meeting our hard-working, resilient, world-leading farmers and producers. I also had the pleasure of joining members of your industry earlier this year in Indonesia, which I know is such a critical market for our live cattle trade and a key relationship for Australia, never more so than in our current geopolitical climate. Our work to strengthen our two-way agricultural trade with Indonesia is just one of the markets where new opportunities exist for Australian farmers, producers and exporters. We continue to work together on strengthening and opening new market access, including for live cattle to China, Taiwan and Ecuador, and ongoing negotiations with Turkey, Mexico and Algeria. The Albanese Labor government remains committed to supporting the live cattle trade, and I look forward to continuing to work with you to capitalise on new and growing opportunities. It's a time to be flexible and agile, taking advantage of the new conditions and building on our existing reputation as a producer and exporter of the highest quality food and fibre. It's trade wins like this that underpin the continued growth of our agriculture, fisheries and forest industries, which is forecast to reach over $100 billion this year. This forecast is a reflection of the hard work, the skill and resilience of Australian farmers and producers, backed in by the Albanese Labor government. The return of major trade opportunities, including $20 billion worth of resumed trade with China, has strengthened international demand for Australian products. Under our government, market access for our farmers and producers is the most diversified it has ever been, providing our farmers with the best platform for continued growth. The hard-won competitiveness of your industry on the world stage, combined with $2 billion investment in biosecurity, is helping to safeguard and grow the industry's future. This is the landscape within which LIVEXchange is occurring this year, which is why there's no better time for your conference. There's a lot to discuss, much to plan for, and plenty of opportunities for you and your industry now and into the future. I wish you all the very best with those conversations, and I look forward to working with you into the future. Thanks very much for having me.